Hello everybody, Fixxxer here, and welcome to a new month. October is here, Halloween, fall colors, cold and darkness. My favorite month of the year. It should be your favorite month of the year too, why not? It's the best month. Anyways, September was a good month for me. It was my fourth best month, so basically June, July, August, September are my four best months I've ever had. So things are going pretty well. I thank you guys. It's pretty awesome of you to support me like that. Series. I guess we could just jump right into series. GeoGuessr. Same old. We're going to do our regular challenges on Wednesdays and our custom challenges on Fridays. I don't expect to see anything change with that anytime soon. So we got GeoGuessr going. What other current series do I have? Firewatch Audio Tour. That one's going to keep going. I'm going to play that one till completion. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think. Might end up being a little longer than the original series because the audio files, the tour cassette thingies it's a lot of dialogue added to the game. Well, commentary added to the game. So that one might end up a little longer than the original one. And it's really interesting. Getting like a behind the scenes view, if you like, behind the scenes stuff for movies, then maybe check out that with Firewatch, since Firewatch in its own way is a movie. And to perfect this segue, they have made a deal to turn Firewatch into a movie. So we will be seeing a Firewatch movie sometime in the future. I don't know how far away that is, but the company that they made a deal with, I don't remember the studio's name. It's a studio that did the American Old Boy remake, which I didn't like. I really enjoyed the original Old Boy, but the remake, not so much. So it'll be interesting. It seems like that the writer for Firewatch has a lot of control over the screenplay and what's going on. That's what it looks like to me. So it could be promising. It could be interesting. I don't know if they had different actors. I don't think I could handle that with Henry and Delilah. I don't think I could. I don't think so. Anyways, another interesting thing I heard in the commentary, Henry was based off of three characters. Louis C.K., which is fantastic. He's one of my favorite comedians. The Heavy from Team Fortress 2, and Wreck-It Ralph were the three inspirations for Henry. So there you go. There's your Henry. So there you go. The Firewatch audio tour, going to keep on going. I don't have any kind of set schedule for that one, actually. Like most other series on my channel, I try to get out same days, same times. I try to. Firewatch doesn't really have a set schedule. I'm getting one up every 2 days or so. 3 days sometimes. And it's probably going to remain that way, just whenever I can. Prison Architect version 2.0, the women's prison I've got going. That's going along really well. A lot better than my last prison even. That one's probably going to go on for quite a while too. And as soon as it ends, I'm going to start up a new prison. I've got so many ideas for Prison Architect that it's going to be a mainstay on my channel for quite a while, I suspect. It's possible I could get sick of the game and not do it anymore. Who knows? But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I have various strange ideas that I want to try out. So once this women prison gets kind of old or kind of gets a little too big for its britches, then I'll try something new. So there's that. Burly Men at Sea, that's one of my newer series. I don't know how long that one's going to last. It's not a very long game. It's not intended to be. It's a short game that's got different events that happen at different times, and you can replay it, and you get some different events every time you replay it. I don't know how much replayability it has. My suspicion is I'll end up being somewhere between 5 and 10 episodes. And when you're watching this right now, there should only be 2 episodes up, I think. I've got a third one ready to go up probably same day as this one that you're listening to now. So that's Burly Men at Sea. RimWorlds, we got the Hobbit one and then the Fallout one. Those are still going along pretty well. The Fallout one, I'm not really in any danger of ending that one. As in, I'm not really in any danger of dying. I'm doing really well, even though I have 2 people. And only 2 people, and not a group of people. So, the difficulty with that one is, it's going to take me a while to beat it, I think. It's going to take me a while to build the ship and escape. So I don't know how that's going to go. If I can't die and it's going to take me a while to escape, I don't know how long that series is going to run. I'm a little worried that it's going to run too long. In fact, I'm a little worried it's already run too long. But I'm going to keep on plugging away at it as much as I can. And the Hobbit one, I love the Hobbit one, my issue with it is I haven't been happy with my commentary, and I'm really annoyed with the fact that I haven't been able to do anything that I wanted to do in that series because RimWorld got to be RimWorld, right? It's going to try to kill you. It's got to hurt you. It's got to make you miserable. Disaster after disaster. It just throws all these curveballs at you, and you're jumping from one foot to the next, trying to not get hit by them. That's what RimWorld is, and I didn't. And like in the Fallout one, I took out some of the more difficult events to help elongate it a little bit and not make it too impossible. And in Hobbit, I left in one of the events, which made things a little bit more difficult. Anyway, I don't know how long the Hobbit one's going to go either. Again, like I said, I'm not entirely happy with my commentary on it, so I don't know. I'm trying to get those out every day at noon, but I haven't been able to do that for multiple reasons. One, because I'm trying not to put out as many videos as I was before, because it wears me out, so I'm trying to cut down on that. And my time is also being used up by the alpha game that I'm playing. I can say what game it is, I just can't really talk much about it. I'm in the closed alpha for Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, which is a shooter. It's an FPS. It's a little bit more on the realistic side, not milsim or anything like that. It's not as serious as something like Arma, but it's not arcadey like Call of Duty or Battlefield either. It's in the middle. And it's in a sweep, like it's a lot like America's Army. It's a lot like America's Army, and I really loved America's Army back in the day before it got bad. That was a really fun FPS for, I don't know, 3 years or so. And it reminds me a little bit of that. And I'm really excited to play it. But anyways, I'm not allowed to talk about the game at all. I can say that I'm enjoying it, and I think that's about it. So that's taking up a lot of my time right now. What do we got next? I think that's it for current series, right? It is. I'm looking at my channel right now. I have a lot of my sporadic series. I'll get them when I get them. I have no promises on that. I know I still want to do a Darkest Dungeon here or there, a Wee Happy Few, but they're very low priority for me right now, to be honest. Everything in there is pretty low priority for me. So I wouldn't expect sporadic series to happen too much. Series that ended... Virginia, that was a very quick 6-episode series. If you liked Firewatch, if you like story-driven games, then check out Virginia. If you like Twin Peaks, then check out Virginia. It was heavily inspired by. So give that a shot. Final Station also ended this past month. That was a tiny build game, typical tiny build game. It's fairly small. It's not too in-depth. It's cute. It's pixel art. Tiny Build isn't always pixel art, but they like to do pixel art. If you like cute pixel art, zombie shooter games, then check out the Final Station. I had fun. I liked it. Alright, so games in the future for the month of October. I don't have anything to say for certain. I have games that I'm trying to get keys for. There's a lot of games coming out in October and November that don't have dates specified yet. So we don't know exactly when. A lot of them just say Q4, some of them say fall, some of them just say October. They just don't have their dates yet. So I got a lot of them on my radar. I just don't have any specific names for right now, except one. I do have the game called 30 Flights of Loving. I'm going to be coming out. In fact, that's going to be part of a new series that I'm going to do starting next week, I guess. 30 Flights of Loving is an indie game. From what I understand, it's about 10 to 20 minutes long. And it was the inspiration for both Virginia and Firewatch. Or at least a part of the inspiration. I don't want to say it was fully inspired. But part of the inspiration for both of those games. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And this is a game I actually was going to LP sometime last year, and I just decided against it for I don't even remember what reason. And then I heard that it was inspiration for Virginia and Firewatch. I'm like, okay, that's got me sold. I'll give it a shot. And it's only 10 to 20 minutes long, so it's not going to be like a long series or anything. And for a while now, I've been thinking about there's a couple series that I want to get out there. And I think I'm going to start one in October. I want to do a series where I play short indie games. And when I say short, I mean usually under a half hour long. And just each episode will be the game pretty much in full. However long it is. 5 to 30 minutes, whatever. Maybe even longer than that. But they're indie games that are usually done perhaps in one session or one sit down playing at your computer. Because I've got a list of so many games that I've seen like in game jams or on itch.io, a great site for indie games, and lots of other games. So many games. I have a list of something like 25 games that I've accumulated over the past, I don't know, 6 months or so, because I've been looking for content to do this with. And I think I want to get started on that. And 30 Flights of Loving sounds like an ideal game to get started with. So I think I'm going to do that. And it wouldn't be any kind of regular type thing. It's not like I would do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever. I'll just do them whenever I want to do them. But it's definitely a series that I want to get done. And again, it's just going to be indie games that are short. One session usually. But it's possible there might be a game down the line that might be a little too long. I might have to break into 2 parts. Or whatever. It might be an hour long that I just put in one video. I don't know. But the point is, they're going to be short. And I've already got a few of them on my channel like that. Like the Temple of No. And what was the other one? Dr. Langeskov was also a short game. Those types of games is what this series is going to be. So I'm going to call that... I've been playing with the phrase, the indie itch. I thought it felt kind of fitting because I'm scratching my indie itch. And we're hitting up all these little indie games. I don't know. Could be corny. I don't really care. I like it. So we're running with it. So you can expect that series to start next week. The indie itch in the first game will be the 30 Flights of Loving. After that, I don't have any specific games. However, I do want to get me some horror games done in October. I love horror games. I don't think I've recorded any other than Outlast. Did I record any? I don't think so. Well, I did Among the Sleep, and I did The Park, and those were kind of a little bit light on horror. So I guess I did some before. But, yeah, I want to get at least a big horror game done in October. I'm going to try that. I have my eyes on a couple. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet, but I have my eyes on a couple. And again, there's Outlast 2. If I can get my hands on that, I definitely want to do that too. But I would definitely like to get some horror games out this month. So if there are any horror games out there that you might want to suggest, other than Outlast, because I've done that one too, then let me know. Something that you'd like to see, because I like my horror games and I'd like to get a couple of them on my channel. Got my eyes on some, but want to see what else you guys think. So that's coming up. I think that's about it. I didn't time this particular recording. I don't know how long this has been. I don't know if it's been too long or not. But anyways, that's it for the month of October. Again, thanks a lot for sticking around and devoting some of your time to watching me ramble on my videos for whatever reason. I appreciate that, and I think we'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye.